Is your soul at rest today? Jesus in Matthew 11 put out an invitation to the whole world. It's actually a two-part invitation. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. What is the help for the weak and the healing for the sick? Come to me and I'll give you rest. And then the second part applies only to those who answer the first part. Once you've come to me, now take my yoke on you and learn from me, for I am meek and lowly, and you will find rest for your souls. If your soul is not at rest, it's because we haven't answered the second call. And it's not an answer that you give once. It's not a one-shot solution to life. It's something that we do over and over and over again. A lot of people live with shame who should get rid of it. Some people carry shame the rest of their life, and they confess whatever it was they did to the Lord, and they receive forgiveness, but then they just can't lay it down. If you feel shame in your heart, you need to take it to the Lord and you need to leave it there. But I want you to remember what Jesus said. Once you lay down your heavy burden, you have to pick something else up. Take my yoke. Learn from me. And what does he say? For I am meek and lowly. Do you realize what Jesus just said there? The whole embodiment of the holiness of God in a small, humble, easily overlooked peasant man walking the roads of Judea and Israel. So small, so insignificant, so humble. The prophet Isaiah said there is no grace, strength, or beauty in him that it would attract us. You would not be drawn to him by his magnetic personality, by his good looks, by his charisma, but there was a magnetism there, and it drew the multitudes of the people to come, to flock, to follow, sometimes for days without food, just to hear the next words that came from the lips of that meek and lowly man. I am meek and lowly. We're told in Philippians chapter 2, though he eternally existed in the form of God, he did not consider equality with God a thing to cling to, but he made himself of no reputation and was found in the form of a man, and being found in human form, he humbled himself even further to death, even death on the cross as a criminal. I am meek and lowly. And why did he do all that? He did it for you and I. He came down so that he could lift us up. Throughout the Bible, holiness speaks of power, glory, impact, influence, amazement. It always comes through small packages. You know what God says? Probably the third greatest command. First, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and might. Second, love your neighbor as yourself. Third, here it is. You ready for it? Be holy, for I am holy. How in the world can I do that? You'll wrestle with it the rest of your life until you come to the point where you say, I can't do it. But I can let it happen as God works little by little, patiently, graciously bringing us to that point. Jesus will give you rest.